Good morning. I forgot to turn off my Wi-Fi here, so hopefully I won't have any issues this morning with the internet. Got a little bit closer. So, how you doing this morning? Happy Saturday. I kind of, I didn't wake up this morning as early. I woke up about 5:30, which is pretty good, maybe 5:15. I've been waking up so dang early. I hate it because my sleep is been cut short for sure. Usually I do pretty good with about 7 hours of sleep, but lately it's been 4 to 5 hours of sleep. And last couple nights have been better though. They've been about 6.5. So I'm working my way up, I guess. But I woke up really early. But I did some work of my own, some clearing and some grounding work that I needed to do. So anyway, I had a really interesting session yesterday. And if any of you follow Beverly Nation on YouTube, this was an associate of hers that I did this session with. And it was so cool that I signed up to do the training for it, which is going to be next week, a week from today, actually, October 6th, I think that is. And I will be offering it. I will keep it very, very inexpensive because I think it's really, really important for everybody who is a light worker of any sort, who is feeling the ascension energies. It's just a really nice experience. It's called an energy transfer reset. And it's basically a clearing. It's clearing all of your old crap. It gives you the option, if you choose, to clear your soul's contract in this lifetime, to clear your karma, to clear your chakras and rebalance you and ground you and set your intentions and set your protections around you. And it was really powerful. And I have to tell you one thing I've noticed, and I just noticed this morning when I got out of the shower. I have had a ringing in my ears since the first part of this year, January or February, I believe. I don't know exactly when. It started one day, and some days it is just awful, and other days it's just background noise. Most of the time it's just background noise to me right now because I've gotten so used to it. This morning, I kind of thought last night, I was kind of thinking, I don't think I'm hearing the ringing, so maybe it's just kind of chilled out for a little bit, because sometimes it gets stronger and softer. And this morning though, I have not had any ringing in my ears, which is really crazy. But this clearing can set you up for really fabulous healing, and also to do healing, which is what I do. And so anyway, it was a really cool process. So I will be offering those. I'll know more next weekend on that. And hopefully within a couple of weeks, I will be done with my BQH certification, which is Beyond Quantum Healing. I have become so addicted to Dolores Cannon and her work. She was kind of like one of the real pioneers in past life regression, and has a whole technique for it. And it's really fascinating. Her work is so fascinating because she's documented all these different things, all these experiences with people going back into past lives and bringing forth information that's just really super interesting. So I'm doing that training right now, and hopefully it's an online course. And so this last week I haven't had very much time to spend on it. I've just been so busy. So busy doing what? I don't know. But anyway, tonight's our psychic dinner with Candace Parisi, and down at Shoe Thrill in Chandler. It's going to be so fun. I'm really excited. I'm picking up the food from Pita Jungle this afternoon. I got a few other things I need to put together, and lots of fun stuff to do before then, but it's going to be super fun. I'm really excited to have Candace and Lori Bischoff here to do that with us. Tomorrow morning I head back to Sedona. As some of you may know, if you're not in Arizona, maybe you've seen on the news, we have a hurricane heading our way, and it's coming up through the Gulf of Mexico, and it's said that we are going to have a lot of rain here in Arizona, probably starting Monday and Tuesday. So tomorrow I go back to Sedona. I'll come back home on Monday. I may leave a little earlier than I normally would on Monday, but you know, just kind of play it by ear and see what's going on. Roads can get pretty dangerous here in Arizona when we get these heavy rains that come down hard and fast. We have lots of dry washes, and when it rains hard, those washes fill up, and it can become a very dangerous situation. So anybody who's going to be out and about driving those days, or just hunkered down, just, you know, be safe. So anyway, it's pretty exciting. We don't get hurricanes in Arizona normally, but if you've noticed, there's a lot of weird weather going on all over our planet. I don't think that's just a coincidence. I think there's a much deeper meaning to that. So anyway, tomorrow I go up on once a month up to Sedona for a practitioner meet and greet sort of thing, and it's practitioners from here in the valley, healing practitioners, hypnotherapists, coaches, shaman, CBD people, all kinds of different people. Some are here in the valley, some are from up in the Sedona area. We've had people come over from Payson, from Flagstaff, and we just have like a little gathering and kind of share ideas and get to know each other, and it's really cool. But tomorrow, I think Natalie, who has been hosting it at her business up there, Natalie McGovern, she has moved out of her place there. She's making some changes, and she's going to be doing more remote work and going to be doing some more traveling, which is really, really her passion. So she is busy manifesting all of that right now. So I think tomorrow we're going to meet over at Los Abogados, which is where I'm staying, and they have, you know, just that beautiful area that's down by the creek. They've got a gorgeous little labyrinth that you can go do walking meditations. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful there. And so tomorrow afternoon, my understanding is, our plan is, there will be 4 or 5 of us, and maybe 3, who knows. Whoever's there is divinely appointed. But we're going to be doing a live stream, and I'll do it on my Facebook page. Natalie will do it on hers. Any of the other practitioners that are there for that are participating are welcome to do it on theirs as well. And we're going to have a little discussion and talk about some of the different things that we do, some different modalities, and some different concepts and stuff like that. So I'm really excited about that. That'll be kind of a new format, and you know, it's always fun to play with new things, different things. So I'm kind of like really rambling on today. Sorry about that. There's so much going on. Oh, crazy. Time is speeding up. Time is going really, really, really fast. I don't think it's just me. Today's chapter is called Consider or Enter. This is so good. This is so good. Because we've all been in those places where we think about something, we're trying to make a decision, and we're weighing all the different options, and we think about it, we think about it, we think about it, we think about it. And at some point, either we just have to let it go, or we have to jump in. And that's what this is really all about. If you try to comprehend air before breathing it, you will die. That's the whole premise of this, all right? We can only consider things so long. After a while, all the information, all the options and opinions will begin to weigh us down. After our deeper eyes have seen the situation, all the well-meaning voices telling us we should or should not. Oh my gosh, let me start that sentence over. Blah, blah. After our deeper eyes have seen the situation, all the well-meaning voices telling us what we should or should not do will start to feel like strings we can't cut through. This was poor Hamlet's fate. He overthought his life away. He overconsidered which way to go until he felt stalled and oppressed by just being in the world. It is natural enough to be cautious and thoughtful, especially when faced with important decisions, but often the only way to know what awaits us is to live it. This brings to mind the revelation that came upon a Hindu sage centuries ago. One day in the middle of their morning prayers, the sage suddenly rose and ushered his students away from the monastery. He rushed about them and shooed them back into life like little ducks, proclaiming, "The day is to be experienced, not understood." Woohoo! Love it. You have to jump at some point, right? I know we've talked about this on here before. You know, some of us think about things for so long and consider every angle and very methodically go about it all before they make a decision. And sometimes that decision may just be inaction because it's so overwhelming. All the information and trying to decide is so overwhelming that they just let it pass. And then there's those like me who just like get an idea and execute without always thinking it all the way through. And I do that all the time. I have all my life. And usually my gut steers me in the right direction. I land okay. Sometimes I'm like, boy, that was stupid. Maybe I should have spent a little more time thinking about that. You know, it's life. So this is a great exercise that you can do later. You center yourself while holding a glass of water and an empty cup. Consider the choices that await you while pouring the water from one glass to the other. When you tire of the pouring, breathe deeply and drink the water. Now enter your life. Isn't that cool? I love that. That's so awesome. So anyway, I will be back here tomorrow morning. Our chapter is called We Are Rare. We are rare, not perfect. Ooh. Ooh. It's going to surprise some people. Have a great day. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Peace and blessings. I love you guys. Thank you for being here.